Sabrina, what's that noise?
How about that Cowboys?
It's irritating. I know it's about to be Halloween, but with it, oh my goodness.
How about that Cowboys?
That's what the irritating sound was right there. Here we go. Here we go. First of all, is it big enough? How about that?
Yeah.
Is it big enough?
So everybody, this is my brother Dale. Not my blood brother, but we are brothers in the kingdom, brothers and sisters in the kingdom. He's one of the most irritating people that I know. Say hello to our audience, Dale.
All day, everybody. Greetings.
Santa.
Straight from D.C.
Oh my God.
This is my first time meeting Dayo, and I will say it's a pleasure to meet you, but it's not because of what he got on. It's not a pleasure at all.
Well, hopefully by the end of the show, we will actually have a great relationship. You understand?
We ain't having a great nothing.
A great nothing. But this is what I want to know. Right. See, because we can't stand Cowboys fans. Tell me this. How did you become a Cowboys fan? Because I'm sure you have never lived in Texas or Dallas. How did you end up becoming a Cowboys fan?
Oh, you know, I'm so glad you asked me that question, right? I'll say it's a true story, all right? I have an older brother, a year and a day apart, right? I think I was 8, he was 9. And back in the day, you know, the black and white televisions, you know, was what we were actually able to afford. And it was so funny that we were actually watching television. It happened to be on a Sunday, and it happened to be a football game being on. Mm-hmm. And really, you know, familiar like with teams and all that other stuff. So we always were very competitive. So he picked his team, and I picked my team. Since he was the oldest, he got the first pick, right? But jumped out there before he even started. I said, no. I see the stars. I said, I see greatness. So I said, well, he basically said, all right, I'll pick that. I don't even know what the name of that the color was. You know, we was early in our years. He said, well, it's like red, but it's like a dirty red.
See, color. This ain't part of I mean, oops, I told God I wasn't going to cuss Sabrina. This ain't part of the story. It wasn't no dirty nothing, sucker. See what I'm saying, Sabrina?
But no.
Story right there, y'all.
All right, cool. So I'm editing right. But for real, it was about, we made that choice. I saw the stars. I said, I want to be a star when I grow up. So I rocked with the stars at the age of 8. 42 years later, star up, baby.
Lord. Damn. So just because you were young, the Bible says when you were a child, you do childish things. When you get older, you put away those things. Don't you realize that it doesn't even make sense for you to be a Cowboys fan living in the DMV? Because this is where home, you can even be a Ravens fan. Why you not a Ravens fan? We both live in Maryland. Why you not a Ravens fan?
Because the Ravens originally was a Baltimore coach, so I can't.
We all know that they don't tell us nothing. Don't tell us, we know. And then they went to Indiana. Come on now. You know what, Sabrina? They are going to make me cuss.
Hey, listen.
So get the button ready, Sabrina. I want a big bleep because he is
ready.
Hey, guess what? Called free will, so you can actually do what you
got.
No,
I told God I wasn't going to cuss no more. And you pushing the Dale. Y'all the most irritating fans. Why y'all do that? How come when y'all winning, y'all up, y'all loud, and then when something happens, y'all get goals? Y'all got like that.
And that's my thing right there. That's my thing. Okay, even when people like Dallas, okay, that's their prerogative. They can do that. Okay. But with Washington fans, I think we're pretty realistic. I feel like if we lose, we're going to admit to it. If we win, we're going to say what we have to say. Dallas fans, y'all tend to disappear when y'all lose. And when y'all win, y'all come off the woodwork like the roaches, just coming from out of nowhere. Why y'all do that?
Interesting concept and analogy that you all are putting in place. First and foremost.
Look at the hat. Please look at the hat.
Go ahead.
Okay. First and foremost, let me explain something to you all. It's a lifestyle to be a star and to be a Cowboy. We do not live off of mediocrity. We have never been. We're America's team, and we live.
Dale, that's a matter of opinion. Nobody want to hear that. Y'all named yourself that. Y'all in America's nothing.
No. Who named it?
Everyone. I don't know where that came from, but that's not true. Y'all gave yourself that title. Nobody else say that but Cowboys fan.
Yeah. Okay. And he still haven't answered the question.
He ain't gonna answer because that's what they do. They hear him talk.
The thing about it though, we never lose.
What?
We never lose.
Y'all get beat. That's the difference. What's the difference from losing or getting beat? Because y'all get whooped, y'all get beat.
No. Let me explain something to you. You all are satisfied by just having a moment. Just in the preseasons, y'all win the preseason Super Bowls every year. This year you were unfortunate because you didn't have such a great preseason. But then you win the first game against Jacksonville at home. And then you all became Super Bowl champions of week 1. And then y'all went up to Motown as the Commodores, right? And we wanted to find out who was going to be the true artist. Was it going to be the Washington Commodores? Or was it going to be...
You know what? That's it. Sabrina, hit the button. So, you ain't going to come on that show talking to me all kind of crazy. Don't be calling us no Commodores. We are the Commanders. Just say it, Commander. And I'm talking Commodores. No, I'm going to slap 5 from and you keep talking to us crazy. I'm telling you now. Some Commodores.
And he still haven't answered the question.
Question is, the reason the issue is everyone focuses on us every single week. We don't focus on other people. Every game that we play is a Super Bowl. Whether it's the preseason, whether it's the regular season, whether it's the playoffs. So our expectations is already beyond the roof, where everyone else is still underneath. They don't know what temperature they want to be. They don't know if they want to be stars. They don't know if they want to play with us. They don't know if they want to be able to hang with us. They're trying to find places. The reason why the Cowboys never lose and always an ideal opportunity for everyone, it's a drop down, no-brainer, motion picture, Emmy Award, Grammy Award musical, whatever. Every single week, we put on a show. And everybody comes to our show.
He said we put on the show. Please let me say something. Let me say something. Who is Eric?
Let him in, Sabrina.
Who is he a fan of?
They not us. Let him in.
Here we go, y'all. Let's go from bad to worse. Here go Eric.
Now, Sabrina, I ain't get him. I didn't get him.
Watch how we speak the same language.
You ain't gonna speak nothing of this. Lord Jesus, here we go. Look at this bad right here.
Here goes some more mess.
Oh,
here we go.
Can I ask the host a question?
We co-host. Ask.
Can I ask a question?
What?
What's gonna get better ratings?
You said what's gonna get better?
Hold up. Me being on here representing the Dallas Cowboys or the Commodores?
If you call us hit the button, Sabrina. Look, let me tell you something else. We ain't Commodores. Our name are Commanders. Get it? Don't be coming on here talking that crap. What is wrong with you?
Are you sure?
Okay, let's not be.
Hey, you ain't even introduce yourself. You always talking about. You ain't even introduce yourself.
Exactly, my man Eric.
What's up, man? What's up, man? How about that star right?
All day, star to a star.
Okay, Eric, let me ask you this, because we asked Mr. Davis.
Get on my nerve. Don't ask nothing. This man, I'm telling you now, when I see you, it's on. This is on. Like it's on when I see you.
Okay, it's on.
Okay. Now, what I asked was, we asked 2 questions. Number 1, how did you become a fan of such an unfortunate team? And I forgot the other question. I'm gonna come back to it. How did you become a fan of the Cowboys?
Why they always run when they losing?
Right. Mm-hmm. But he still hasn't answered yet. Why y'all always quiet
when y'all down and losing? Can't find y'all nowhere. As soon as y'all win, Sabrina, best analogy, y'all like roaches when the light come on. Now y'all out flag, shirt waves, and everything. Why y'all ghost when y'all lose? Why y'all ghost everybody?
We ghost everybody. It's just y'all don't want to ghost everybody. When y'all win, y'all all over the news. Y'all all over.
That's because we live here. This is where we live.
Y'all lose.
Then move, sucker.
Talk about it.
Move. I got one word for you. MOVE. Move.
Why
you want to catch this flight with me on Friday and go home with me, boo?
Why I gotta move?
You seem like you're upset because we be on the news when we win. They supposed to talk about us when we win.
Because we're in the DMV.
Hey, Eric, this the deal right here, right? They live so vicariously through us that every time I can, you know what's amazing? When they win a game, do you notice that the DMV, everything seems calm. Traffic is flowing. Everything is straight. That first week, I live actually outside of the DMV, you know, but I had to go into the DMV.
Right.
And it was smooth sailing, not an issue. I'm actually maxed my time, got to work in 35 minutes when it's normally a 45 to an hour commute, right? But hold on, get to my point. Because everybody took off.
You ain't got no point. This is a hard stop for me. You ain't got no point.
Everybody took off in the DMV, and the news stopper said you have an unofficial holiday because you beat the Jacksonville Jaguars with a Hail Mary throw from a rookie.
He isn't making this up so bad.
Well, I do know traffic is terrible. I used to work with a gentleman, and whenever the Redskins would win, they were Redskins back then. He had on socks, his tie, his everything. When them
he was raised right.
When them Bamas would lose, he would come talking about the Nationals or the Capitals. He wouldn't even talk about the Redskins. Talk about it. I don't know what I'm saying, but how did I become a fan?
Yes.
I was in high school, and I used to like the Redskins back in the day till you did some investigation, and they did Doug Williams just ugly.
Yeah, no, that I will agree with you.
They did Doug Williams ugly.
But everybody ugly. When you look at any organization, most things you support, they all support something that you probably wouldn't agree with. But things happen. And that was the situation. And Jerry Jones is the most racist owner in the NFL. Look at all the stuff he's doing to his people. Come on now, we talking about some Doug Williams come up to recent years. He's talking about signing his whole team if they kneel through in the ass.
And when they
about one person, that dude trying to take out a whole race. Don't come on here talking no BS.
Okay, so let me
come on now. That was Doug Williams. That ship done sailed and sank like the Titanic. If
he sell y'all,
Eric, you understand? See, just because you get louder,
right,
doesn't mean that you're correct.
I'm spot on. I ain't got to be loud to be correct. Y'all got the most racist owner in the NFL, and you talking about some Doug Williams, boo. Pick another legitimate reason why you support the Cowboys.
Question.
Let him answer the question.
I don't let him answer none because he's talking crazy.
Somebody sound like they need an emotional star pill.
I don't need emotional nothing. It's image. I'm looking back.
You're gonna stop pill.
Take the blue pill. Take the blue pill, not the red one.
No, I thought, boo-boo, that blue pill for you. I don't need no blue pill.
No.
That blue pill for you.
No. That blue pill for you.
Let's not go there.
But wait. I want to hear what he's saying. So you were originally a fan.
That, Sabrina.
Hey, I was the Redskins all right because my whole family liked them. But when I recruited to the University of Pittsburgh, I met Tony Dorsett.
Oh, okay.
Boys. Great guy. He did.
No, he didn't. You lying. You ain't mean no Tony Dorsett.
Go ahead. I'm gonna be respectful for 30 seconds. Go ahead. You met Tony Dorsett.
I'm sorry because the only place you ever been was to a Commodores game. You don't go nowhere else to stop.
Okay. Let me holler at you, boo. You need to come with me this weekend because I'm going in your backyard. You need to come with me this weekend. I see your
it's okay.
How about that?
You can go ahead to Dallas.
I'm you a picture. So that's where you need to be. You need to move. NOVE. Okay?
Why do we need to move when our territory has surpassed? We're across the East Coast, the Midwest. We're the dirty South. We own the whole land of the United States. That's why we are touched in every area. We can actually have our training camp in California. California and Texas are not connected. I mean, on border because it's a big body of land. But okay, but why are we there? Why are we so grand? Why has everybody featured us every single week on every single talk show? Why are we the
y'all the most annoying fans, and we take pride and we enjoy coming at y'all because y'all won one game and y'all Super Bowl bound. So it is a thrill, it is a delight, it is a pleasure to watch y'all lose. But don't worry about it. We're gonna have you back and see if you still got the same vigor, the same calm that you had.
But you ain't got no vigor right now. These last 2 losses. Philly ran up.
But that's the thing.
You know what? But that's the difference between
right.
Oh. No, this is Sabrina talk.
Go ahead,
we don't have a problem admitting when we suck. Like we stink. We don't have a problem with that. The problem with Cowboys fans is y'all are so delusional. Y'all can't admit it. Y'all disappear instead of admitting it.
You need to choke yourself with that damn star. That's what you need to do.
Now, I want to make sure that no matter where I move, it just stays in the same spot. But here it is, ladies. I understand what you're saying, right? And it's it's unfortunate that the standards that we have in our organization is much greater than the standards that you have.
Do you see that right there? That right there.
I'm gonna give that some backup. You can't calm.
No.
I need somebody to have. I need somebody to have what I got. You being calm.
Okay, please call somebody else if you need more help.
I got to.
I just want y'all to stop being so delusional. For real, honest to God, that's what it is. Stop being delusional. If y'all stink, say you stink. If you lose, come out the woodwork like you do when you win. When y'all win, you see the stars and the stripes and all out in the streets. But when you lose, it's quiet.
We're never quiet because we don't lose.
But I got
the truth.
I got a question.
When do we lose?
What do you mean? When do you lose? Y'all lose all the time.
Y'all lose all the time. But I got a question.
We can admit it.
But okay, but how do y'all have a stadium and the visiting team bring more fans than y'all got at the game?
So you smart enough not to get fans, not our money.
Y'all got so many different triangles. Like y'all got a triangle web y'all cannot get out of, right? It's like you got misreputation on names. You have all types of non-football related issues. And then you have a product that you put on the field every Sunday that you all just believe. The NFL gives.
I'm not going to loud because J.O. Stop. I know you ain't go there. Y'all got murderers, rapers, wife beaters on y'all team. Don't even come with that, Dale. Don't. You know what, Sabrina?
I did not say. I didn't call. I didn't call anybody out.
When that scene, when Bill Affleck go in the room and go, I got somebody to get. Don't ask me no questions. Are you coming? You need to get it, Sabrina. So I'm about to dial up some help. Little man.
Malik ain't coming to say nothing.
Let him in. Don't talk about that. Let him in.
I did let him in.
That's right. I got somebody for both of y'all.
Is this Jeter? Is this Jeter on the other line?
Let him in, Sabrina. Yeah. Open the door. Let him in. Remember that song?
I got.
Let him in, Sabrina.
Look, they can't even. Like y'all can't score no points.
There we go. Come on, Jay. That's what I'm talking about. Niggas next door. They always talking all this trash.
You can't even get your man. You can't even get your man on the Zoom call. And if you can't get your man on the Zoom call, what you celebrating?
Oh my God. Malik, celebrating. You got a T-shirt?
Yeah.
You know, you're hiding from that drama.
That's what we're going to do on Sunday.
Oh, really?
Wow. You brought this energy. You brought this energy.
And in the news, you're gonna be talking about, man, I'm ready for the Nationals. I'm ready for the Capitals.
You know what?
I'm a fan.
We ain't got to worry about that this time.
Oh, his basement is terrible. You go.
It looks beautiful.
That's my hero right there.
Oh, you know what? As the season come along,
yeah,
I'll give y'all a museum now. I give you a museum.
Okay,
I love it.
Oh, you haven't seen
it. That's what I'm talking about. That's my cousin right there. We represent right. Everybody, this is my cousin Malik. Say hello.
What's up, man?
What's going on with you, Malik?
Ain't nothing, man. Pleasure to be here. Thanks, y'all, for having me on.
All right, so what would you learn not to invest into a name or invest into people that's going to disappoint you? Which one?
I know he didn't say the word disappoint as much as they build them up and they fail utterly every year. No, he didn't use the word disappoint.
So the problem is the Cowboys, they got the most already. They got the most hyped team ever, but they always losing. And they always talking trash like they did something. We won the same amount of playoff game as Cowboys did for the last 30 years.
I don't understand that. I don't believe that.
I don't believe that either.
It don't matter what you believe, it's true.
Let me explain something to you all, right? This is the problem. You all say the word delusional, right? With us, with the Cowboys, right? Because we start with a D, right? Which is cute. Even though we are DC, well, we live in the DMV. So now they took the acronyms off because y'all knew that it stand really beforehand. Y'all changed it to DMV to DC. Oh no, from DC to the DMV because it stood for Dallas Cowboys. Because it always resonates. Every time we play you all, it's just like a rivalry that it's not a rivalry anymore.
For real though, this is for real though, for real. I want to know, you were saying that you met Tony.
Don't believe it, Sabrina.
And that was the thing that converted you on its own, nothing else.
Just meeting him, and I was following him because you like players, certain players on certain teams. So he went to the Cowboys. Then I started following the players. They had Robert Newhouse. Mm-hmm. Then when Emmitt Smith is my frat brother, he's come. But you have Robert Newhouse, Drew Pearson, Randy White, Ed Too Tall Jones, all the old players. I've liked them for years. I'm not a new fan. I'm an old head.
I'm just saying. Y'all would be tolerable. I'm gonna talk because this is how y'all can hear me. Y'all would be tolerable if y'all would just keep the same energy. It's okay to get excited when y'all winning, but when y'all lose, keep the same energy. Say, you know what, we lost. We're gonna keep take a licking and keep on ticking. But y'all don't do that. Y'all be up Super Bowl bound, and then y'all lose. Y'all get goals.
As your backup,
it has to be a medium.
Backup, he'll tell you I'm always the same way with my team.
No, you're not.
Sometimes I say they're delusional. He thinks the same way.
So help me, Malik. So Malik, you know this person.
Yeah, I used to
work together.
Okay.
Now, Malik, you know.
Wait a minute. Stop right there. You a good person because my cousin is one of the best men I know. So you're a good person if you work with him.
Oh my God, Malik, you would.
Except for the time you try to fight me because the rest could be the Cowboys.
When did I try to fight you?
Oh, Mason be heated. I can see the smoke on your forehead.
Yeah. But you wouldn't even talk about them. You come to school talking about the Redskins. Who are they? I'm a Nationals fan.
That's not
lying. Not because the Redskins stuff all day.
Not because the Cowboys lost.
Oh my God! When y'all bump
like that, when we out for the season.
Oh my goodness, you crazy. Your other friend, Mrs. Jackson, who worked with us, every time the Redskins lost, she gave her class a test because y'all Bama's was so. Tell you that's true. He can't even say it's not true.
All right, Eric. So I have a real question. So Dak is out for several weeks. Y'all got Cooper Rush. Do you think y'all are going to be okay? Don't answer like a Cowboys fan. Answer for real.
Answer like the professional you are, because you're a teacher, and we trusted you to guide our youth. So answer with your intellectual mind. Answer with that intellect.
If we keep the game, the other team, if we keep the game under 20 points, we have a chance to win because our defense is good. And if they keep running the ball, we'll be fine. If they get like the first game against Tampa Bay, if they want to get out there and throw the ball around, I don't care who we got in there, we're not going to win. Because that's why if they'd have ran the ball, we had a better chance to beat Tampa Bay.
Okay, so that's fair. So that's if. So are you all going to be okay? Do you think you're going to be okay? Yes or no? Honestly, please be honest. I'm begging you.
This week, yes. The next two games after that, no.
He's lying.
Okay, so you're saying this week. Who y'all playing this week? Let's just talk about that.
We play y'all.
Exactly.
That wasn't honest. That was a lying right to your teeth. Can't believe you lied after they asked you.
How am I lying?
Be honest. You're not going to be okay this week. You're probably nervous right now.
But when we play the Rams and the Eagles, we're going to have issues.
You're going to have issues Sunday because your quarterback can't throw, and they don't got nobody to throw the ball to you.
But your quarterback's good?
Oh, he's better than Cooper Rush.
How many times you just get sacked?
But
that was the line. That wasn't all.
That's the line's fault.
Quarterback is better than Cooper Rush.
That wasn't all time.
Is he better than Cooper Rush? But is your quarterback? Your quarterback's a bum.
And y'all quarterback is nobody.
We got a quarterback's a bum.
But y'all quarterback is nobody.
Y'all be better off playing Heineke.
I can agree with him on that. Hold up, I can agree with him on that. I like Heineke.
I promise you, you got one more time. I promise you. I'm dead. Get the button, Sabrina. I promise you. You got one more time. You better not. The only thing you can agree with him about is in Jesus stuff. That's it.
Y'all was crazy giving that man $30 million. Y'all was better with Heineke and that boy from North Carolina. That's what y'all should have did. Y'all should have.
Y'all was crazy for giving that the contract he had because he haven't lived up to it yet. Every year he hurt, sick, broke, cracked up body. You should have gave him a milk contract to get them bones stronger. Right. That's what you should have done. Y'all was crazy for giving him that contract. Don't talk about crazy.
Get a quarterback. Y'all played quarterback last year.
Don't talk about crazy. Should have gave him some
plays. He was hip out. He was in Buffalo with his shirt off, waving his shirt around.
Do you know what, Eric? Let me just say this. That did tick me off. We talked about that on one of our shows when Fitzpatrick was up in Buffalo
with waving his shirt after he took y'all $10 million.
He was never a part of our organization.
He played for y'all last year.
Quarter. He played one quarter.
Y'all gave that $10 Y'all gave that man $10 million.
But we didn't know he was gonna get hurt like that. But y'all gave Max. Zach.
But y'all gave this boy $30 million.
$100 million. What they give Malik?
He don't know.
What they give Zach? Like $140 million.
He got $40 million. And
$40 million a year, and y'all ain't got no further than us by one game.
Okay,
so
but
who the fool?
Excuse me, y'all gave this boy
$30.
Y'all gave this boy $30 million. He get hurt every year. He gonna get hurt again.
Don't worry about it.
Let's talk about that. He wasn't talk about that. Every year.
1 year contract.
Wentz has been hurt every year since high school. Check it out.
He's only on for us for 1 year. You stuck with that contract.
It's still $30 million. No, we're not.
Yes, you are. He got a multi-year contract.
It's okay. Why? I bet Dak can play better. Hit the button.
Right here. What subject he teach? It better not be math.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So whoever put his face on the screen. So whoever is in this class, this man don't know the difference between 30 million and 40 million.
I know.
So whoever you teach, oh God, that's why our kids in trouble in this area. 30 million more than 40 million.
You better tell her.
I got all his kids straight after they left his class.
That's right, Malik. That's right. That's right.
Okay, let me ask y'all this. What is your favorite Cowboys, Redskins, or Cowboys, Washington memory? Anything.
I got mine.
Oh.
Go ahead, you go first.
Thanksgiving 2012.
Oh, yes, Lord. That was a good one.
That's it right there, baby.
That was a good
best Thanksgiving ever.
Yeah.
Right there.
I got mine is the Santana Monday Night Killer. That's my favorite.
Yes, that was a great one too. They thought it was so funny. I saw so many people the next day at work when I was working outside of my house. I saw so many people. They thought they had won. They were Cowboys fans, and they were like, "How you like that game?" I said, "No, how did you like the game?" Because they didn't know. They didn't know that we had come back and beat them. That was the best.
That's right. That's right. We had a big party at school the next day because it's like, just so much energy was released. And I came in the cafeteria and all the kids were shouting, yeah! Because
Okay, Eric, we're going to allow you your piece. Go ahead, Eric.
I don't really have one favorite because I really tell you, I don't really get hyped for a Cowboy Racing game because they go either way. He'll tell you that. I don't.
What do you get hyped for?
Picking with y'all. I just want to know how y'all
know that. We know this.
Sabrina, hit the easy button for me. You ready? That's a typical Cowboy BS right there.
Why y'all mascot? Y'all called the not Commodores, Commanders. But y'all mascot is about to be a pig or a dog. Why is that?
No, wait, listen. See, here's the problem. I asked a legitimate question, and I gave him a very legitimate opportunity to say something.
I'm asking a legitimate question. I'm asking.
They still ain't answered the question about how.
Answer the question from an hour ago.
Which question was that?
Why y'all always disappear when y'all lose and come out when you win? You didn't answer that yet.
So we don't like to hear y'all shit talkers. When y'all lose, y'all hide and disappear. Malik changed sports.
We don't go nowhere, baby.
No, we don't.
I'm still there.
Y'all hide and disappear.
No, we don't.
I ain't changed my room. My room still stay Burger
Please, whatever. You be talking about sports. Don't know. I have my brother. He breaks his TV set. My wife don't even want to talk about football. She turned the TV off and she raised her hand. Turn the TV
off because you're disappointed. Is a lot different from ghosting people. Y'all turn your phones off. Y'all don't have come to work.
They don't want to hear y'all BS because y'all full of it. Y'all
don't want to hear
we're full of it.
Y'all don't want to hear
the live y'all life.
Y'all don't want to hear the
Cowboys.
truth. That's what it is.
Y'all ain't heard about sports fans. Worry about the Redskins.
Okay, here's my question. Here's another question.
So.
We're playing on Sunday, right? We're about to play on Sunday. Who's going to win the game?
Cowboys. So I want you to have the Zoom back after we beat y'all.
Oh, baby, I got one better. Let's go this route. Because I'm that confident. I'm going crazy, but just say I'm crazy.
Okay, I know
you want to bet we reach y'all. Perfect segue into a bet. Here we go. If y'all win, I will rock a Dallas shirt next Sunday. And if next show. And if we win, you got to come back and put on the Redskin shirt. Your wife got some Redskin gear in that house. If you got to put on her headband or her bra, you going to find something.
You got to put on a
bra.
I mean, I just made it up. If your wife got some Redskin stuff somewhere in that house, she's a good woman.
It's nothing that can fit me.
What?
It can fit me.
Put it on your head, son.
Do you accept the
bet? Around your neck, so to go like this. I want to hear that.
Yeah, I got the bet. That's a bet.
Is that a bet?
That's a bet.
All right.
Well, you better go buy you some Dallas stuff.
I'm going to Novena. I'm going to go to Sunday Mass.
Oh, gosh. Malik,
I'm going to win.
Oh, of course, the Redskins going to win.
Okay.
Of course.
Okay. Yeah, I'm a little nervous about this.
35. I'm giving you a score. 35-13.
You think that much?
He's delusional.
Yes, because Carson Wentz my fantasy. They got to wake up at some point. I don't know what's been happening last 2 weeks.
And Wentz is Mr. October, Sabrina.
They got to get something together. I think this is the get right game.
All right, something together. All right, something together.
Typical Dallas fan, he gonna be MIA, or he gonna come up with this excuse. I can't fit none of her stuff. Then go buy one.
Excuse me, that's not an excuse. I'm telling you,
I don't care. You gotta no, you can't do no disclaimer. I'm gonna have to go buy one because I don't have one, and I don't know nobody that has one in my life. If y'all lose, you have to put on a Redskin gear. Malik will give you that shirt when y'all at school. Malik, give him something.
I don't work with him no more.
Yeah, he don't work with him.
Malik, give him that shirt. That's right. Malik gonna give you that shirt.
I know where you live. I know where you live.
I'm not wearing that. All right.
You know what? Just right here. This is how it is. This is being honest, because the rest of them will say yeah, and when they lose you, the number be disconnected.
Right. Nah, they disconnected.
Thanks for coming on, Malik. This for everyone. This is my cousin Malik. He's a wonderful guy, a girl dad, an avid Redskin fan. I just love being around him. He always rocking some Commander gear. Redskins are Commander gear. So we just so delighted to have you on. I wanted to have you on. Look. I wanted to have you on, and so grateful that you decided this. Unfortunately, it was this show, but fortunately, girl, I had to get us some backup. Because Dayo was hitting them buttons, Sabrina. I would have been cussing the whole time.
Girl, you see he left and ain't come back.
Sack sucker.
So we decided to have Malik on to help with our picks this week. We're going to do our picks.
Okay.
We didn't get to pick last week, Gwen, because it's life. But
last week, it was terrible for me. I was like, I ain't picking no more. I mean, I had a horrible week.
And if we had done the picks, I think we would have got most of them wrong because so many games didn't go the way that you would think that they would have gone. You know, there were a lot of upsets. So, all right, let's see.
That being said,
yes, okay.
Let's do the first game, the first obvious game. We all agree Even though I said I wasn't gonna pick the Redskins no more. I mean the Commanders no more. Did you hear him call us the Commodore Supreme? I ain't gonna lie, that was a good one.
Repeatedly.
I ain't gonna lie, that was a good one. I had to hold back the laughter. But let's do the first game. I do think I'm praying that Wentz pull it out. I gotta pick them this week because then I'll be rocking some gear next week. So
yeah, I gotta pick Washington too. I cannot, like you said, it's against my religion. I can't pick the other team when we play them.
Definitely the home team.
So we got it all around. Okay, next game being, how about the Bears and the Giants? Who do you think will take that one?
It's gonna be in New Jersey. I'm gonna pick the Giants.
I'm gonna root for the Bears.
Yeah, I'm going for the Bears too.
I'm rooting for the Bears.
I gotta pick the Bears.
Justin Fields is greater than Daniel Jones. It's gonna be his game.
So you're gonna pick the Bears.
And I'm picking the Bears. I'm picking the Bears for my little cousin Rondi.
Okay, I want the Bears to win, but I think the Giants are gonna win. So I'm gonna say.
Okay. I'm just not sold on Daniel Jones. He could be a little bit inconsistent. I've been waiting 4 years for him to click. And he's just mediocre. So I think, like Malik said, if you match the quarterbacks up, if you match the defenses up, if you match the receivers up, all of them up, I think the Bears have an edge.
Yeah, and I think that the Giants lost a game last week that they should have won. They were up by like 10 at one point and they ended up losing to the Cowboys. So I think they're going to be hungry. They're going to be at home. I think they're going to bounce back and win. I hope I'm wrong.
I do too. I mean, I hope you're wrong too.
Yeah. So how about the Titans versus the Colts? What do y'all think about that?
The Colts are worse now they don't have Carson Wentz to lead that up now. But so I got to say the Titans going to win that game.
And we got to play them next week. So this would be a good game to watch because you really don't get to see them that much in our area because they,
Mm-hmm.
So I think with Henry in the backfield, they're going to win.
Yeah, I picked the Titans too. So how about the Jaguars versus the Eagles in Philly?
The Eagles.
I'm going to say the Jaguars. I'm going to be a hater. And I think the Eagles, Jalen Hurts is going to be a pumpkin at some point. So I'm going to go with the Jaguars. They think they turned that season around. They're better than what their record says.
Yeah, the Jaguars have won their next 2 games after they played us. They won them by large margins.
And they was beating us before Carson Wentz got himself together. So I'm going with the Jaguars.
Who did you pick, Gwen?
I haven't, because y'all both crazy. I get the hatred for the NFC team, but y'all honestly, AJ Brown and Hurts, I gotta give the edge to the Eagles. They look like they on a roll, Marie. I get it, but I gotta pick the Eagles.
Yeah, I agree.
But the road at some point got to stop. And I think this is going to be the week that somebody catch them, or the Eagles might be sleeping on the Jaguars.
So what's going to be the determining factor to catch them? Is the defense good enough to go up against them airing out? I
think the defense is good enough. AJ Brown is a beast, but they got a good corner over there in Jacksonville. Jacksonville got a pretty solid defense too. And it seemed like Trevor Lawrence is getting better each week, and they found in that running game with Etienne and the other running back they got. So Etienne is the backup actually. So they got 2 good running backs there. And Christian.
It might be now that you said all of that, I do know what you're saying is correct. It may be a close game, but I just still think, yeah, I'm gonna go with the Eagles. I'm just gonna leave it.
Okay. Oh, here's a good one, you guys. The Bills versus the Ravens.
Woo!
That might be the game of the week if they play right.
Okay.
It's in Baltimore. Let's say that. That's important.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go with Buffalo. Buffalo is too good to lose 2 in a row. So this is like to get back to their winning way. They was dominant the first 2 weeks. I think they probably took Miami lightly. They're not gonna take Baltimore lightly, so I'm gonna go with Buffalo.
Oh, I think whoever wins is going to be like a 3-point. Like it might come down to a field goal.
That's not a pick.
I don't know who to pick.
We got to say something. Let's count it down. 5, 4, 3, to. I can't even do it right.
I can't even pull my mouth. Okay, come on, Sabrina. Pick somebody. I'm gonna pick the Ravens. I'm gonna pick the Ravens. I think it's gonna be a battle, and it's gonna be 3 points difference. I picked the Ravens.
Bill.
Okay, so I'm on the island by myself with this one, and y'all are probably right. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna stick with it.
Yeah, okay. Who y'all think going to win between the Cardinals and the Carolina Panthers?
Where's the game, Sabrina?
In Carolina.
Kyler gonna win. I'm going with the Cardinals.
I say Kyler Murray too gonna get it done.
Okay, the Cardinals make the most sense, but the Panthers have done so poorly, and I think they have something to prove. I'm almost feeling like, oh guys, I said I'm going to go with my gut and not offer no explanations. I'm going with the Panthers. I feel so stupid saying that because it doesn't make sense.
Wayfair hasn't been playing right. I feel like the Panthers, at least McCarthy, he doesn't seem solidified. He doesn't seem solid in that system. Like he's still learning it, and I'm just not confident. You know, I think it's going to be a great game, but Kyler and his group more solid, solidified, whatever. And I just feel like that defense is suspect. And on paper, if you look at the two quarterbacks, Kyler wins out. So.
And this might be the game that McCaffrey get. I mean, I hate to say it to jinx anybody, but he's about to get hurt.
Again.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, I feel like he's just injury prone.
Okay.
So, I'm going with the Cardinals.
I'm on an island again. I'm going to stick with the Panthers and look ridiculous.
Okay. No, you might be smart. You might look intelligent. So, the Broncos facing the Raiders this week. Who you picking?
I'm picking Denver.
I'm gonna go with the Raiders. Russell Wilson is not right. I don't know what's going on with him. He's not playing like the Russell Wilson used to play. He's playing like.
I don't think he's ever coming back in the league, and he's not TikToking. So I don't think he's ever going to be the same.
I'm going with the Raiders. He's just not.
I'm gonna go with the Raiders too.
Boy, I'm telling you, I'm by myself all day. What's going on? Okay. Okay, guys. So the next one is the Chiefs and the Buccaneers. Who do you pick?
The Chiefs.
Patrick Mahomes.
All the way, my homeboy.
Yeah, I'm with y'all on this one.
Got to do it for my Aunt Nita. That's her favorite player.
Right.
His mom, that's her favorite player. My homeboy.
Tom Brady's not there mentally either. I think he got too many personal issues, which is somehow affecting him now that he's been in the league for so many years where he played like a robot. Now the human side of Tom Brady's coming out. So he's not all the way there yet either.
Okay.
Good point. And the very last
in his ear. Go ahead.
But you're right about that. They've been saying there's been some stuff going on there, but who knows? That's that man's personal business. Right. And finally, we have the Rams versus the 49ers, NFC West. And that's Monday night. So Rams and 49ers.
The Rams.
Rams, yes. I say the Rams too.
The 49ers, I'm just not sure if they even know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? I've watched some of their games this year, and it's just like they just went back. You know, they were on this, now they just went back, and they were my team that I was rooting for last year because they took out the two teams that I won. They took out the Cowboys and the Packers. But since I've been watching them, you know.
The only thing that might save them this game, they do tend to play the Rams very tough.
Because the divisional games, you play those tough. You play those hard. You know, but I don't think it's going to save them. I don't think it's going to save them, though. So that defense is suffocating. Like the Bills and that Rams defense is suffocating.
Right.
We got that same shirt. We're going to rock it probably the week after. Benny bought it from me. But, Malik, what's going on with the Commanders, Malik?
I don't know where to start. I think we should start with firing Jack Del Rio because they got too much talent. They got too much talent to be playing like they're playing. I don't know if they got any sacks last week because Just I blame him. Even though the defense played better in the second half, we still got up 24. Still got down 24-0. So I'll start with Jack Del Rio. That's probably one thing I can fix.
Wow, and he's wanting to start with firing Jack Del Rio. I want to start, because I mentioned this last week, Gwen, about firing Ron Rivera. I just think he never shows a sense of urgency. When we lose and play like crap, he just gets up there and says the same old cookie cutter stuff. It drives me up the wall. So he wants to get rid of Del Rio. I want to get rid of our head coach, and I also want to get rid of whoever our offensive line coach is. Yes, our line is young, but there is no way that there should be 9 sacks against our offense. That is crazy.
And I want to get rid of the quarterback. I say switch them out right now. I mean, all of those things you said are true, so I'm going to round it up and then get rid of Carson Wentz. I'll take 6 pack for the rest of the year and really go after somebody that's going to get the job done for us.
Mm-hmm.
See, I was saying they should put in Heineke in that game because Heineke will run instead of standing back there and getting blasted 9 times. So Heineke definitely should have been in that game to save Carson Wentz for the rest of the season, because there's no way he's going to spot it.
And he used somebody saving his butt because Foles did it for them. He used somebody saving his butt.
Mm-hmm.
See, but that year he was playing like an MVP. I think that
he
year
was, but he got hurt. So that was the gift for him. He was one and done.
Yeah. Because
he never could get that momentum going again. Okay, so the Cowboys won, and you know where we are. We just had them on. Do you think that Cooper can keep it up until Dak comes back?
I'll let our guest speak first.
The Cowboys, see, the Cowboys were playing good when they had Dak Prescott. You know, the time probably against the Bucs, probably got one of the top defenses in the league. But Dak didn't look good in that game. They got too many missing holes. They got no Mark Cooper. The line they used to have those things for, they gone. Zeke is getting older, but he still demands the ball. And you know the other guy's probably better than him. Tony Pollard's probably better than him. So yeah, they got lucky against the Giants. The Giants are a bad 2-1 team, probably the worst 2-1 team ever. Cowboys will not make it without Dak Prescott. They don't have a shot. The thing that gives them a shot is that defense. The only one that won that game against the Giants last night, Monday night, was because of the defense of Michael Parsons. The only thing they got.
Mm-hmm.
And Sabrina was giving him accolades the other show. She was saying how he beats Mo. And I like watching him too. I'm a defense girl, like I said when we first started. So any kind of great defensive battle, I just love it. But I'm shocked at the Eagles. I am. I didn't know that they would come out gunning like this. And I really think they're just on the uptick. I think they're going to win the division. I have to be honest.
And so I'm looking at the Cowboys schedule. You asked, do I think that they're going to be okay without Dak or whatever you said? And I'm looking at their schedule, and it ain't easy these next couple of weeks. They got to play the Rams after us. They got to play the Eagles, the Lions, the Packers. I mean, it's not going to be easy for them. So it's not going to be any cakewalk. Oh, I don't know. I think if Cooper Rush can go like 500, they'll be okay. But I don't.
There's no way they're going 500.
And then Sabrina, it ain't like the AFC North. 3 of our teams ain't going to the playoff. It's you the work. So if they don't win the division, they're not going. Correct. And I can sit here. We're out of it until we fix our problems. There's no way we can put ourselves in a conversation. I just have to be honest. Even though this kills me to say this, until we fix the issues, we can't even put ourselves in a conversation.
You know what's crazy? Like Jerry Jones has been going around on that radio station saying that Dak Prescott gonna be back for the after our game next week. They're thinking Dak Prescott gonna play against the Rams.
See, he gonna rush that man back.
That's why he won't get hurt again. Them bones ain't worth like the man. Turn that money and invest in some Geritol formula or something.
And that's what happened to Russell Wilson last year. They think he came back too soon. Wasn't right. And he's still not right. So I don't know if it's still not right.
Yeah.
So last topic before we get to our pick, we brought this story up a couple of weeks ago. It's back in the news because the number has got shot through the roof. But did you hear the controversy around Brett Favre?
Brett Favre was a criminal.
Yeah. So yeah, it looked like it was $5 million. Now he kept taking it, and the money they used to build a volleyball court or tennis court at his daughter's alma mater. So he took from the poor kids fund in Louisiana, whatever it is, to give the money to build. Was it a tennis court or volleyball court?
Volleyball.
For at his daughter's alma mater.
You see, they got a text message or something like that. That says, they say he got a text message that says, "Are you sure this is not going to get back to me?"
Oh, wow. Yeah. So that shows he knew. Wow.
Yes.
Wow. I didn't know
right.
that.
And that man made $100 million and take it from the people that needed the most. And we're not judging. This is in the news. We're just having a conversation about it. I just think they need to do better with the character thing more, because now nobody's going to remember. Well, they will, but you don't want to be in anyone. I know I don't, with stuff like this. This is not good. This is not good on any level, and it's going to look bad. It's going to tarnish him, his reputation, because this is the worst thing in my book that you can do. When you have it, you're well off. He had the money to donate himself. Why would you take from the people that don't? So
he did it. His record, his name deserved to be tarnished, because that's just wrong. They can tarnish Jameis Winston for stealing crab legs, Michael Vick for doing a dog thing. So Colin Kaepernick for taking a knee. Mm-hmm. Brett Favre should feel the same wrath as all the other players who went against. Brett Favre is just a criminal. I
was about to say that
Colin Kaepernick is the only one dumped on that category, but the rest of those guys did commit crimes. But Brett Favre committed $5 million crimes.
I don't know what the figure is. I heard it was 5 million. At first, I heard it was $1 million because he was supposed to do, but lately I heard it was up there. Like, how much did this volleyball court made of gold or something? The dude got gold that. Because that's a lot. But I just thought,
Not only that, they say they paid him for speaking engagements.
Yeah,
that he didn't speak at.
Yeah, because COVID hit. I understood the first part. Because COVID hit, he couldn't do them. So they was like, give back the money. But at that point, it was just $1 million. Where is other money coming from? So it's like, we spoke about that when it happened. But I understood that was okay. You get a pass. But that been how many years back? 2, 3? Yeah. Mm-hmm. I just wish they would think before they do these things, because it's hard. Like, I have a friend, and I asked them, why don't you support that team anymore? And they alluded to, it's just bad, the whole thing. It just takes the fun out of being a fan. I'm paraphrasing what he said. Mm-hmm. And I was like, yeah, and I get it. But, I'm trying to stay positive, just creating a new me thing. So it's like, you can't excuse that, though. That needs to be addressed. Mm-hmm. But I just wish they would think before they do these things, because we had a player on our team that just recently did time for, some stuff that embezzling funds or taking money from welfare. Like, why do you attack or go after the programs where the greatest need is? The poorest people need help from these programs. It's just a ridiculous thing, because they think nobody's going to care or everybody's doing it, but he's watching, and it all comes to light. That's what hurt me the most. He took it from the AFDC fund or something like that. It's crazy.
I think he also thought he wasn't going to get caught either, too.
None of them think they're going to get caught, so they stop looking in the machines. And everybody should know this text message and that stuff is forever. It never comes. Once you put it out there, it's out there. So it's just
my question is, what do you think is going to happen? Anything?
I think more has to come out. They're going to actually wait for evidence before they criminalize him. Mm-hmm. So at this moment, nothing.
That's going to be a hard pill for me to swallow. Because the rest of them got in trouble.
See, Brett Favre got a privilege that most other NFL players don't have. Like, when everybody else, Michael Vick, James Winston, you know, they was on a rundown. Like the top of ESPN list, you go to ESPN.com, the first thing you see, James Winston stole crab legs, Heisman Trophy winner, accused of stealing $32 for crab legs. Michael Vick killing dogs, and that stayed on the news. That was on like ABC. It wasn't just on ESPN. But Brett Favre stealing $5 million from welfare in Mississippi.
I think it's $5 million, right?
It's $5. That's what last time I heard was $5.
I told you.
That's about that is people on the internet. Nobody on ESPN is saying anything about Brett Favre. Or I think the guy Shannon Sharp might have spoke on it on Fox, but ESPN gets no coverage on what Brett Favre did, because that's the constant story that's still developing. It's still being in the news, but you know, not saying nothing about it.
Well, what can we say? It happens. I pray to God that justice prevails, but it is what it is. I just want the children to recoup their money, all of that money, and then some. He should pay a penalty for taking.
Definitely, says he definitely has the money to pay it back.
Exactly, he should definitely pay a penalty. You want to keep out of jail, give him back double. That'll fix it. If they start making them give him back double, that'll fix some of this stuff.
Now, before we go, it was something that I was thinking about earlier. Totally different topic. Were we cool with that?
Yeah, I'm good. We finished well.
Okay, so I noticed that this is going into week 4, and there are only 2 undefeated teams left. Only after 3 weeks, it's the Eagles and the Dolphins. The Dolphins, we haven't even talked about them, that they're 3-0.
But they got that new coach. See what the new coach does for you, Sabrina? You got to find a way to win. He done motivated them dudes. And even when Tua went out, they still won. And they done beat the Ravens and the Bills.
2 teams that I thought they would never beat, ever.
I would have counted them out. Well, what's getting it done for them is who went to that team? Didn't Tyreek go there?
Yeah, Tyreek Hill, he sure did.
Why can't we never look up and get a player that's leaving a team like that?
Don't nobody want to play here because they see the culture and everything. Don't nobody want to come in.
But nobody wanted that diva Tyreek Hill either. He just
they didn't want the what?
The diva. He's a head case to work with, but he's showing off on the football field. So, and they also got Jalen Water too. That I think it's his second year. He's a beast too.
But I'll be honest with you, I do a little crazy to get it done. We could get him some help. We could get him some Prozac for the locker room, put a fence around his face. Like, what you need? I want to Wembley this 30 years. 30 years.
We need some praise. We got too many, as Doc Walker was saying on this show, too many choir boys on our show. You know, nobody's got their fight. Jonathan Allen got their fight, but he's still a quiet, good guy.
Yeah.
Those dogs.
We need somebody wild. We need somebody with the void rage, like I think Donald got.
Like Sean Taylor had.
Don't look
you know what though? But Sean, I don't think Sean would thrive in today's league though, because they're so like quick to call roughing the passer and.
But see, I you know, every time you see like Sean Taylor highlights and stuff, all his hits are clean. Just come at you with force.
But because they're so ferocious, they will still call it because it looks like it's something.
Like that, if I heard it from the field through the TV, you gotta throw the flag. Because somebody ain't getting up. You know what I'm saying? Through the mic on the sideline.
That's just how you play the game.
I swear, if we ever gonna get it like that again, not with them calling the calls like they doing now. But I ain't gonna lie. A couple of them dudes, what's that game we was watching?
Who?
The guy that came in, play safety for us. I think his name is Forrest.
Foster.
Oh, Derek Forrest.
Derek Forrest, yeah, he bought the wood.
Yeah, he did. That was a good hit he had. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. Is that who you were talking about, Gwen?
No, it was another team, but it's gonna come to me. I'm having as you can see, it's dark outside.
Look, before you got him, Melissa already said it's past his bedtime.
Oh my goodness. But I saw a couple of games where the defense was like that. They got these corners starting to get it back again. Like they learned to hit clean. Who was that game I was watching? But they were, I'm gonna remember the next show. They were hitting and they were laying them out. And I was like, wow, they're not gonna call that. I was shocked. But maybe they're learning to hit clean now. Thank you for watching us this week. We so blessed and fortunate. We thank my cousin for coming on the show. He did a great job. We gotta have him back. So with that, we say have a blessed week. Pray for me while I enter the belly of the beast this weekend. Stay safe, stay blessed, love someone. And
subscribe.